most websites, most e-commerce brands websites are usually very bad. All right, so I'm just gonna go over a few tricks, tips, hacks, or whatever you want to call it, on how you can increase your conversion rate, and especially how you can make a better product page and increase the conversion rate on the product pages. So, one of the most important pages on the website is the product page, because when you run ads, or when you run ads, you usually run them into a specific product page, right? Into a specific product. And if you don't do that is a big red flag as well. If you run ads into the home page and then they need to kind of find a product themselves, it's going to be very more, it's going to be low conversion rate, just because people actually need to find the product. It's going to take a lot of time, like a lot of steps. So first off, you need to lead them directly into a specific product page. Or if you have many products and you're kind of advertising about many products, you can lead them into a category page, for example. But today we're going to talk about the product page. All right. Again, this video not specifically like edited or anything. This is just going to be straight up value, speaking with you guys on how we increase conversion rates for our e-commerce brands as well. Right. So firstly, what you need to understand is what is the specific dream outcome of the customer. What does the customer want out of this product, out of this brand? And how can you make the customer feel like they're getting closer to the dream outcome? All right. So let's just say the dream outcome is to look cool, is to increase status. A lot of people buy expensive watches or really nice cars, and they look good, but most of them usually buy it just because of status, right? You buy a Lamborghini because of status. You buy the Rolex because of status, because it took a lot of time, it took a lot of hard work to get that Rolex, to get that car, and it shows status. It shows that you've gone through hard work and discipline, and now you're finally have reached your goal, and you've done well, and you've gotten some success. That's when you buy that expensive product, right? So let's say it is to look cool. The dream outcome is to look cool, or have status. So for example, one of the first things you need to have on the product page is reviews. So reviews of other people that has high status or looks cool, right? It sounds very like simple and stupid, but like it's a must to have. Like all these small things right here is going to help you increase your conversion rate on the website. So that's one thing. The second thing is to show videos. So for example, UGC type of videos. We explain a lot of UGC on this channel. So user generated content, show how the product works. Maybe if it's like a clothing brand, maybe you should show different variations on different outfits you can use with these trousers, for example. Different styles, varies on how to look cool or how to actually increase your status, right? So always think about the dream outcome. How can you make them feel closer to the dream outcome all the time? And if you have videos, if you have UGC videos, maybe like unboxing videos or like typical UGC videos, you're gonna make them feel, you're gonna make them experience the dream outcome, right? So now they're basically seeing the video like it was themselves doing it, right? So third thing I'm gonna go over is fast shipping. People love getting the product fast, so implement that in the product page. Talk about it, show the shipping time. And if you have bad shipping, maybe you shouldn't implement it in the product page, but if you have fast shipping, please implement it in the product page. Next thing, no-brainer offer, right? There's many ways you can do this. So there's many ways you can obviously put discounts. You can obviously have like a summer sale, a winter sale, a 10% discount, buy one, get one, buy two, get one for free. Many ways you can do this. But if you have really bad margins, you should consider thinking very careful about your offers. It's really important to try and line up your offers with your profit margins. So what I mean by this, really look at the numbers. Where can you maybe you can increase the prices before you actually drop down and make some type of discount. But usually it is very smart to have some type of no-brainer offer, right? And a no-brainer offer can absolutely save an e-commerce brand. So I really do think that you should always implement that into your business, into your best products as well, right? Scarcity. So you need to implement scarcity to your product pages. So an example of scarcity could be if you have, for example, low on stock. you have 3 products left, you have 4 products left, right? Maybe you can have like a countdown for it, like, you know what I mean? So if it's 4 products left, you say it's 4 products, right? All these small things, these details will obviously increase your conversion rate on the website. So say it, implement it in the product page. Urgency. You need to have some kind of urgency, right? This offer is open only this week, or something like that. That could be an example. Or if you order within this specific time, we will send the order the same day or tomorrow. Like, it's many ways you can create urgency into your product pages or into your website. You can also have a timer on the top of, like a banner on your website that, you know, it could be like a countdown of how long this offer and when this offer ends, for example. There's many ways you can do this, but you need to have some type of scarcity and also some type of urgency to it, right? Next thing I'm gonna add and say to you is, you need to have some kind of guarantee, right? You need to think about what is the dream outcome, like I've talked about. What is the dream outcome, and how can you make them feel closer to the dream outcome? So if you can guarantee that they will solve their problem or get their dream outcome, if they do not get their dream outcome, they will get a full refund, for example. There's many ways you can do this to have like a 100% happy guarantee, for example. If you do not receive this specific dream outcome, you can also make it a little bit fun. Like, if the dream outcome is to receive higher status, why don't you say it in the guarantee? If you don't receive or get a higher status from this product, you will receive a full refund, right? There's many ways you can do this. So find out your dream outcome and implement it into the guarantee, right? Next thing, bonuses. So bonuses can also be typed videos on UGC videos. So for example, tips on how to use the product, or where you basically show the video on how to use the product, or like I was talking about, different variations of how to use the product, but also set, if it's like a clothing brand, you can show them like different variations on how you can pair the products, for example, right? And the last thing I want to go over, what you should implement into your product page, is naming. So naming your product to the dream outcome, like I was talking about. So if you can, let's say for example, you want a jacket. It's cold outside, and the dream outcome is that you probably want to stay warm, right? So why would you want a jacket? You obviously want a warm jacket, right? So you should name it the dream outcome. So for example, you can name it a flaming hot jacket, right? Obviously, maybe not the best example, but you get what I mean, all right? So name your dream outcome, name your product the dream outcome. So that's obviously gonna make them feel and experience the dream outcome. And it's gonna increase the likelihood of them actually making the purchase, because they feel closer to the dream outcome. So yeah, remember the dream outcome. I think I've said dream outcome maybe like 100 times this video, but now you know. All right, so this is what you need to implement into your website, into your product pages, to increase your conversion rate, so you can earn a lot of money, do e-commerce web shop, and scale up. All right, see ya.